Left alone and hungry, an alien girl discovers strength with a human's aid. Left alone and hungry. An alien girl discovers strength with a human's aid. Night spreads over the broken dunes of a dead coast. A small craft lies half buried in black sand. Inside it, a young alien girl wakes. Her skin holds a faint blue glow. Her eyes are wide and bright like wet glass. Her name is Yuri. She is weak and cold. She is far from her ship and her clan. She does not know the world or the words of the world. She knows hunger. She knows the ache of Fiera wind sings through the ribs of the wreck. The walls breathe with heat, and then no heat. The smell of burned metal floats. Yuri moves slow. She touches a shard of mirror and sees a thin face. She sees small silver marks on her neck, marks of a rite cut short. She is not yet of age among her people. Yet fate has thrown her into a hard trial. The trial is simple: live and return, or fade and be a wisp-earth coast holds ruins of an old port. A dark lighthouse leans. The sea drags chains across the shore. The air hums with insects and far city light. This world is Earth, but Yari does not know the name. She only knows that the sky here wears a crowded belt of lights. Many stations and ships move like seeds on wind. She feels them like faint drums in her bones. She cannot reach Themen. The city beyond the dunes walks a human woman named Lily. She has steady hands and a quiet look. She works nights at a clinic and days at a dockside cafe. She is kind, and she listens more than she speaks. She has known hardship and has learned to bend and not break. She carries a small pack with water, bread, and a coil of bright wire she uses to repair things that he likes to walk the coast after work. The sea sets her mind in a wide place. She looks up and counts the stations. She tells herself small stories for each one. She hears a soft cry under the wind, like a song and not a song. She leaves the path and steps into the dunes. The sand gives under her shoes. The sound leads her to the broken craft yard, sees a shape at the mouth of the wreck. Fear tightens her hands. She lifts a strip of metal in warning. Her arms shake. Lily raises her empty hands. Slow and open, no threat, only care. Lily sets down the pack. She slides a bottle of water across the sand. The bottle bumps Yuri's foot and stops. Yuri stares at it. The shape is strange. But she knows water when she smells itch drinks. Her glow warms. Lily watches with soft eyes. She waits. She gives Yuri bread. The bread is dense and sweet. Yuri eats. The taste is bright and kind. The world rights itself a little. Lily points to her chest and says, Lily. She does not use loud voice. She keeps her tone like a hush. She points to the girl and lifts her brows. Yuri understands the wish and says, Yuri, the sound is thin, but Reali looks at the craft. She sees wires torn and panels bent. She knows it is not from here. But she feels no fear. She feels duty, a heart law, help the lost. Protect the small flame, she offers a hand. Yari weighs a lifetime of warnings, then nods. Lily helps her out. The sand is cold and soft. Stars crowd above and the lighthouse sighs with the tidine. The clinic storage Lily finds a quiet room. She brings blankets and fruit. She does not call the police. She does not call the news. She remembers a day when she needed help and found a door only because someone brave held it open. She decides to be that door now. She keeps Yuri hidden and safe. She learns how the girl moves and what food she can take. She learns the pattern of the glow that means joy and the shadow that means Painth City speaks of a fall from the sky. Screens show a streak of fire over the coast. A private security group begins to hunt for salvage. They call themselves Sentinel Harbor. They wear gray masks and hard smiles. Their vans move like sharks. They scan for strange radiation. They pay for tips. Fear spreads, eyes grow sharp, lips grow thinly, and Yuri make a plan. They must reach the wreck by night. They must gather a core shard that can power a beacon. Yari can call her clan if she can send a pure signal, but the shard is hot and unstable. It can burn and break. It must be nested in a cradle. Lily knows where to find parts. The dockside has a maze of repair stalls and scrap bins. and Lily is known for mending the unsellable into the useful. Watches Lily work with wire and solder. Her hands draw circles in air. She shows Yuri how to braid copper strands, how to sand a contact until it sings. Yuri learns that this human smiles with her eyes, that she steadies fear with jokes and quiet breaths, that she uses patience as a tool, and that her strength is a kind of soft fiarin. Return Yuri shares what she knows. She teaches Lily to feel the hum of a circuit with the palm, to hear the small difference between noise and signal in the body, to map patterns of heat like a song. She shows how stars speak in slow pulses, and how to step through pain like stepping into cold water, slow and sure, until it holds, and then Rella Sentinel Harbor tightens the net. Ivan idles by the clinic at dawn. Lily keeps her face blank. She slips out with a laundry cart. Yuri hides under sheets. They move through steam and morning talk. They turn down a service alley and meet a woman in a long coat. Her name is Megan. She works at the dockside. She owes Lily for a favor once. She sees the glow and does not scream. She nods and says she will help thee reach the repair stalls as the sun lifts. Megan keeps watch. Lily hunts for a shape like a bowl, a shock-safe nest. She finds a coil of ceramic plates and a ring of graphite. She builds a cradle on a flat trivet. Yuri murmurs a sequence under her breath, a chant of numbers that is also a prayer. They test the cradle with a dead battery. It stays cool. They are ready. Night returns. The dunes gleam like ghosts. The two move low. The wreck crouches in the sand like a wounded fish. Yuri leads Lily to the core bay. The air tastes like tin and rain. The shard lies within a broken cage. It gleams blue and white. Light strokes the ribs of the bay like water. Yuri holds the cradle, and Lily holds the ring. They ease the shard. Free, a drone sweeps the sky. A beam crawls over the dunes. Sentinel Harbor has arrived. Voices crackle on radios. Numbers pass like teeth. Megan signals from a ridge. She tosses a decoy flare that sings like a hot star. The drone turns. The beam follows. Lily and Yuri run with the shard tucked in the cradle. The glow hides in a bag of dull, clothy reach, the base of the leaning lighthouse. The door is chained. Lily pulls from her pack the coil of bright wire. She weaves it through the chain and tightens a loop. She anchors the ends to the bolt heads. She looks at Yari. Yari nods. She lays her palms on the wire. She hums low. Her glow flows into the coil. The chain warms and then softens like wax. The door opens with a scythe lighthouse. Stairs curve up and up. The room at the top is a glass crown. Wind moans through old cracks. From here the sky is wide and clean. Yuri sets the cradle on the floor. Lily builds the beacon shape from scrap rods and clips. They seat the shard in the heart of it. Megan calls from below. Vans crawl over the dunes. Boots beat the sand. Yuri speaks the signal tongue. The shard wakes and sings like ice. A blue spear climbs the night. The stations stir and answer. Far above, a clan ship turns. Its skin shifts like oil. A corridor opens in the dark. Help is on the way, but time is thin. Sentinel Harbor reaches the base. Gray masks tilt up. A bullhorn blares words about safety and control, and Private Lalali stands at the stairhead. She breathes slow. She knows they cannot win a fight head-on. She studies the old glass. She studies the salt crust on the window frames. She smiles at Yuri and Megan and says, "Wait for my count." She takes the bright wire again. She wraps it around the iron rail in a spiral. She ties the free end to a rusted ballast ring that once held a lamp. She understands the bones of this place. She has fixed 100 broken things, and a broken tower is a thing like any other. Full of stored shape and force boots pound the stairs. Gray masks rise in a tight line. Lily kicks the ballast ring free. The spiral wire tightens. The rail groans. The old tower shifts. Glass cracks. Salt dust rains. The spiral turns the stair into a singing coil. Yuri adds her hum. The shard gives a pulse. The coil vibrates at a pitch that makes teeth hurt. The masks clutch their ears. The line breaks. Panic ripples. Men tumble down over men. The stair becomes a rattling drum of retreath. 3 women hold each other steady. The tower sways, and then settles. The beacon holds, the blue spear threads the sky. The clan ship calls. A soft voice in Yuri Bones says, "Stand by and live." Lily exhale shakes. Megan laughs once and then bites it back. Below, the vans try to regroup. A drone rises again and angles for a strike. The coil will not work twicely, points to the lens frame overhead. The old lamp housing sits on a heavy gimbal. She pulls a panel loose and finds a nest of tarnished mirrors. She tilts them with small shims. Yuri understands at once. Together, they aim the mirror nest at the drone. Megan kneels by the shard and watches for the next pulse. The beam leaps and paints the mirrors. The mirrors throw a fan of light over the drone. The sensors blind. The drone staggers and dives into the sea with a hissraj rolls up the stairs from below. The gray masks shout, the bullhorn promises prison and more. Lily closes her eyes and feels for the pattern. She is a fixer. She is a maker. She sees pieces and paths. She turns the ballast ring into a guide wheel. She loops the bright wire through old pulleys. She makes the tower move like a giant instrument. The hum builds. The air grows sharp. The old stone remembers sunlight and storm. It duty to thee that once needed it. Now it guards a yet too.